My name is Amarjot Singh, and I'm a registered immigration consultant based in Canada. And most of my work in immigration is dealing with sponsorship application due to marriage. It could be spouse visa or it could be family sponsorship based on marriage or common law or something called conjugal partnership. I routinely deal with complicated cases in sponsorship. I'll give you some examples so that you can figure this out. And if there's a complication in your marriage sponsorship application, either through spouse visa work permit, which is C41, C42 sponsorship, or PR, then I can make a difference in your application. I can prepare your application, or if your application is already prepared, I can give you a second look on your application to detect some mistakes and how to improve that application. Or if you have an interview coming up, then I can help you prepare for the interview. Let me just give you some examples of the complexity in the marriage applications which can come, which definitely will merit at least an interview, if not a full investigation by the immigration. Mismatch in the ages. If there's a big difference of ages in the husband and wife, for example, 20 years, 30 years. I saw a case, there was a 40 years difference between husband and wife as well. Difference in the background, in economic background, and maybe rich or poor, in that maybe high income or low income. Difference in religion, difference in caste system, if possible. Difference in the backgrounds of where they come from. That will definitely merit some special assessment on the application. If they have been previously divorced, or one of them is having a first marriage, the other person is having his or her second marriage or third marriage or so forth, then of course there's a complication there. If they already have existing children from their previous relationship, then of course it will create a little complex analysis on the assessment of the application. If they have been not married, if they are possibly a common law with a living without marriage, like a live-in relationship with the usual proof of living and cohabitation, it will require assessment. Many of the immigration consultants themselves don't know what is the difference between conjugal partner and a common law partner. So I did a case on conjugal partner many years ago. If you have been in a relationship but you are unable to marry due to a legal hitch, and that can happen in some cases, that allows you to sponsor the other person on a conjugal partnership. We deal with those cases as well. What about cases where one of them, like somebody whom I'm sponsoring, is already, for example, if the wife is sponsoring the husband, and the husband was illegal in a different country, maybe he was deported in a different country, perhaps he was in a jail in a different country, that will create additional complication. What happens if the other person, if the beneficiary was already refused for Canada many times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times? There's a possibility of mismatch of the background information not reported in this application. That will create a complexity. There could be abundant complexities in any application. If you are not sure how your application will be assessed and viewed, it might benefit by having me take a look on, just giving a second look on what can go wrong, so that you can make amends before the application is submitted. If the application is already submitted and you got an interview, then congratulations, you are at the interview stage, but you need to get prepared to understand why you were called for an interview, what are they looking to find out from you, from the applicant, and how best you can prepare your answers to satisfy their concern. Remember, they are looking for bona fide of relationship, which is regulation 4. What is a genuine marriage? The definition of genuine marriage is unknown to many people still, and they don't understand what is the visa officer looking for when they're looking for genuineness of marriage. What documents and what facts constitute genuine marriage? So that's what I like you to train you, so that you can give them the answers which they're expecting from you, so that you can win the interview. Recently, we had a success just about last week, where the husband and wife were 24 years apart in age. They were from a different background. They were already previously divorcees, and they had mature children living in different countries. And the interview was called at the High Commission, and we trained them for the spouse visa interview, for the marriage visa, because they are getting the PR. and successfully the interview went along quite well. And the visa officer congratulated the applicant and saying that, you are getting the visa. And that is what we do. And that's what we like you to help you with in your application as well. All right. Thank you very much, and take care, and prepare well for your interview if you got the interview.